flatulence. Let's get into this story. There's viral claims that Trump might be pooting himself or pooping himself more frequently at press conferences. Now, I try to stay away from stories like this because sometimes I'll be scrolling through YouTube and I'll see like, Trump 100% certainly completely has a diaper on and is pooping every day. And I'm like, that's not really a fair claim to put in a title. So I'm not asserting that. I just think it's funny how much people are speculating about it because of these recent clips I'll play for you where there's noises. It's leading to Aaron Rupar, who's one of the best in the biz, saying more bad sounds coming from the area of Trump's body. Okay, so what are we looking at? And I'll show you a few different examples.
Add that.
So it could be flatulence or it could be incontinence.
Add that. As North Vietnamese forces serve.
So you might have to turn your audio. If you're driving the car, you're not going to be able to hear this, but just sort of picture like a had that noise, okay? And then this face. And he's kind of shifting. You know the like I'm trying to hold it in shift that people do?
Add that. As North.
Yeah. And I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's anything. I don't know. The reason I decided to do this segment was because friend of the show David Pakman did, and he did it in the most adorable Obama shirt I've ever seen in my whole entire life. And so I thought if he can do it, I can do it.
I can't believe that this is the situation we're in. Once again, there were questions as to whether Donald Trump suffered another episode of fecal incontinence during an event in France at the G7. I know that it's once again the whole did Trump poop his pants thing. Donald Trump's body made an unusual sound in the middle of ranting about a rigged election. How does this keep happening?
We ended up with the original members, but then when the election was...
God.
So that one was more of like a...
Oh, it's happening again, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. And listen, I don't know that we're going to be able to to glean that much from Howard Nutlick and Marco Rubio's facial expressions. But there are those who wrote to me and said they both seemed to tense up when they heard it.
Original members, but then when the election was...
All right. So Trump's body is making...
So that was another example that he showed. This is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. That blue shirt, Obama, I'm just loving it.
We're doing Cole.
Okay, I don't know if Cole likes the shirt that much. Okay. But then here's another example that we reviewed on a bonus show. I don't like perpetuating these claims.
Have some. Somebody said, you shouldn't give them one. And I have guys, I like some of these guys.
Quickest pause to request that you click the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. It's completely free and it's the simplest way to support the work that we do right below the video. Click that subscribe button and then also whatever you're thinking or some random statement, drop it in the comments. That helps algorithmically, and click the like button. Back to the video.
But I don't think they're smart. Sir, you shouldn't let them have any missile. I said, well, what am I going to do? Am I going to let Saudi Arabia have missiles, but they can't have them? Yes, sir. Doesn't work that way.
You hear that?
Doesn't work that way, you know?
Wait, right here.
Doesn't work that way.
So, people go further. I used to get annoyed, but now I'm like this. That's what I'm like, okay? But I used to get more stiff. I was more stiff and annoyed when I would see certain channels be like, look, they put a tarp down for Trump to sit on so that, and Fox and Friends, if he just like starts having a bowel movement, then it'll catch it. And then it was just a suit jacket. It made it look weird. Or look, they have like a piece of cloth on the floor so that if it drips down his legs, and it's like that's not. I don't think that's happening. Or look, we have confirmed proof he's wearing an adult diaper. I haven't seen such things. Okay, and I'll be honest to you about that. But are weird noises coming out of him? Yeah, I can confirm that. Weird noises are definitely coming out of him. And I think that it's about time that we have this conversation, which is that. I think it's time for more of an Ossoff vibe generationally than squaring up between these options.
I just won 2 club championships, not even senior, 2 regular club championships. To do that, you have to be quite smart, and you have to be able to hit the ball a long way, and I do it. He doesn't do it. He can't hit a ball 50 yards. He challenged me to a golf match. He can't hit a ball 50 yards.
Look, I'd be happy to have a driving contest with him. The reason I got my handicap, which when I was vice president, down to a 6. But by the way, I told you before, I'm happy to play golf if you carry your own bag. Think you can do it?
That's the biggest lie that he's a 6 handicap of all.
I was an 8 handicap.
Yeah.
8. But I have, you know how many?
I've seen you swing. I know you swing.
Let's
not act like children.
That was a real moment from the debate. I'm just saying, does this make sense to you how I'm linking this in? I don't want to be too mean, and obviously I would much prefer to have, take this down. I saw it at the Obama event. I would much rather. I would pay big money to go back to just this being the only age-related discussion we were having and not incontinence.
Look at my granddaughter.
I miss it. Everyone left the event and Biden walks up to the podium. He's like, where's my granddaughter? I love it. But let's say it, old guys bickering about which one can do better golf needs to be in the past. One of the old guys grouching about that was a much better old guy. Much, much better, okay? In terms of presidential governance. But this whole discussion of us having to spend time, not having to, choosing to, but the fact that we can even spend time on a political show talking about whether or not the president has lost ability to control their bowel movements or their flatulence is something I would love to leave in the rearview mirror. And I remember having that thought during that debate when they started bickering about that. And Trump had stayed straight-faced most of the debate, and then Biden says he had a 6 handicap, and Trump's so aghast. He's like, what? And it's just all bizarre. It's all just so bizarre. And we had that option. We could have selected Kamala, and we wouldn't be wondering every day, like, is she going to make it through her presidency, or are these noises coming out of her body? Like, it feels weirder to say this in a hypothetical scenario with Kamala, but you get my point. We wouldn't have to be saying about Kamala what we're now speculating about
You
Trump.
think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
Feels like
These motherfuckers are crazy.
coconuts are falling out of the Trump tree.
Does the guy have a big fucking hammer?
Now, while we're on the subject of these events that Trump has been holding, here is him at a Medal of Honor ceremony. And once again, he repeats this shameful statement.
But only a few have received our highest military distinction, the Congressional Medal of Honor. I wanted to give it to myself, but I was informed I couldn't do it.
Just everything is about him. So much so that apparently he didn't get his staff to show him how to connect the medal behind the neck of the person he's putting it on. And so it led to this sequence of events where he struggles to put the medal on the gentleman receiving it. That was from the video. That's a real audio. Watch. So he's trying to put it on. It's a pretty simple thing to link together, as many, many, many presidents have done before. I'll show you Biden being able to do it very easily. And Trump just ultimately will decide, he'll give up and he'll just tie it like a knot. The guy's like, stop. What is happening? His big fingers.
Jesus.
What is he saying? No, the audio's so low.
Sweet nothings.
This soldier has to keep a straight face. So he ends up just tying it like this. I think you pin it like this, would be my assumption. We'll see when we compare it to Biden's. But Trump just ties it off like... And the guy's... let's compare Trump and Biden. Look at how quick Biden did that. And you notice how, first of all, how quick, and then how it kind of is sagging a little bit. It's not gripping around their throat. Unbelievable. So that was awkward. And then one other update, Trump said to an Italian news outlet about the Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni, she's probably happy I talked to her. I didn't have to talk to her, talking about the G7. She begged me to take a photo with her. She wanted a photo with me so much. I wouldn't have even done it, but I felt sorry for her. Not sure why he took that shot at her, but she ended up posting this video. If you could put that up, Jaden responding, and she was not happy. She said Donald Trump's statements, I would play it, but it's all in a little language called Italy. Donald Trump's statement, she says, Donald Trump's statements are completely fabricated. I'm frankly appalled. I don't know why the President of the United States behaves this way towards his allies. After all, it's not the first time it's happened. I can only say it's a pity that he doesn't show the same determination with the enemies of the West, with the enemies of the United States, with leaders towards whom he instead proves to be much more accommodating. But he must remember one thing, Italy and I never beg. Boom, boom, boom. So she was not happy with that, and she called out the fact that he seems to be much kinder to our adversaries than to our allies.